We've received a transition from an unknown source. After weeks of tracing the signal, we've arrived at a decaying star system, orbiting a dying sun. The source appears to be an ancient alien structure, partially buried under the planet's surface. The being we found is unlike anything we've encountered, frail, yet brimming with untapped power. It spoke of humanity's future, saying we will live a long life, that our species will survive where others fail. The galaxy views us as another upstart species, yet this being seems to see something more. It warned us that many will fall, that stars themselves will fade, but humans will endure. It's hard to comprehend the weight of such a prophecy, but if it's true, humanity is destined for far more than exploration. We are destined to outlast the very fabric of the universe itself. I'm not sure what to make of this. How can any race, even ours, survive such fast changes? I'll report back to Earth, but something tells me this is just the beginning of our role in the galaxy. Log entry 2, meeting with the Silari. Captain Elias Voss. Location, Silari homeworld. Star cluster 57. Years have passed since the prophecy of our long life, and humanity's influence in the galaxy has grown. Today, I'm on the Silari homeworld, a race far more advanced than ours, rumored to have ancient ties to the galaxy's origins. The council welcomed me, but seemed more interested in discussing the ancient being's prophecy than political matters. The Silari view us differently than other species. They seem to believe we are the galaxy's future. They even showed me an ancient star map, one that foretells the fall of other great races over millennia, yet still shows humanity thriving. I don't know what to think anymore. Are we truly destined to inherit the galaxy? If so, what does that mean for the rest of the universe? This weight rests heavily on me. Maybe we're not just explorers or conquerors. Maybe we're the galaxy's last hope when all else fails. The Silari elder said one last thing before I left. You will carry the torch of the stars when all others are extinguished, and when the time comes, you will be ready. I hope he's right. Still human. Log entry 1, return from the warfront. Corporal Arden Hale. Location, Mars colony. The war with the Thraxians is over. We've won, but it didn't come easy. The galaxy's full of species that rely on brute strength or technological enhancements, and now more than ever, many humans are turning to augmentation to keep up. I've resisted it, not because I'm stubborn, but because I believe being truly human isn't something you can enhance. I've been sent home to Mars, but I can shake the feeling that something bigger is happening. There's a group out there, posthumans calling themselves descended, who think they're the next step in human evolution. Their leader, Silas Kane, believes humanity should leave behind its biological roots. But I disagree. There's power in our humanity. We don't need to be more than what we are. Log entry 2, mission to Helios cluster. Corporal Arden Hale. Location, Helios cluster. The Ascended territory. The Ascended have made their move. Silas Kane's group has taken over colonies in the Helios cluster. They're more machine than human now, and they think it makes them superior. The brass sent me here to stop them, not with brute force, but with a message. I faced them, Kane included. He thinks I'm weak because I refuse to augment, but the truth is, I've seen more wars than Kane ever will, and I've survived them because of my instincts, my will, and my human heart. I told him as much when we met. We're not relics, I said. We're human, and that's what makes us strong. Kane laughed at me, but when the fighting started, I proved him wrong. His cybernetic soldiers were faster, sure, but they lacked the spirit, the fire that drives us to survive. We fought hard, and in the end, Kane was defeating it by superior technology, by human grit. They've asked me why I fight this way. I haven't given in to the call of augmentation. My answer has always been the same, because I'm still human. Log entry 3, reflections on the future. Corporal Arden Hale. Location, Mars colony. The war against the Ascended is over, but their ideas still linger. People are scared. They look around and wonder if we're falling behind, if we should give up our humanity to keep pace with the galaxy, but I don't think that's the answer. Humanity is more than flesh and bone. It's spirit, willpower, and the ability to adapt without losing who we are. Every time we've been pushed to the brink, we've come out stronger, not because we're more advanced than others, but because we have something they don't, a fire that refuses to die. Maybe that's why, when all is said and done, we'll be the ones still standing, still human. Conclusion: he will live a long life, and still human paint a picture of a humanity that transcends the limits placed upon it by the galaxy. In He Will Live a Long Life, Captain Voss discovers that humanity's endurance and adaptability make them the inheritors of the galaxy's future. In Still Human, Corporal Arden Hale fights to retain the core of what it means to be human, proving that even in a world full of technological marvels and augmentation, it's humanity's spirit that makes them truly powerful. These logs illustrate humanity's unique place in the universe, not as conquerors through technology or brute strength, but as survivors who adapt and thrive through their unyielding will to remain who they are, even when the galaxy pushes them to change. Entire star systems are flickering out, their stars dying prematurely. Advanced civilizations, once thought invincible, are crumbling under the weight of their own arrogance and stagnation. As predicted, the galaxy is descending into chaos, with no unified force strong enough to prevent it. But humanity, we're not just surviving, we're thriving. Across the stars, human colonies remain stable, our fleet still expanding, adapting, and evolving in ways no other species can. The prophecy that we will live a long life is coming true before my eyes. I've received orders to lead a fleet into the heart of the galactic core, where some of the most powerful empires are falling. We aren't here to save them, there's nothing left to save. We're here to claim what remains. As the galaxy crumbles, we will build something new. We are not the future because of technology or power, we are the future because of our resilience. Humanity's time has come. The Siluri and other ancient races may fade, but we will endure, inheriting the legacy of the stars. It's not the end, it's the beginning of a new era, an era led by humans. Still Human, log entry for the Rebellion of the Ascended. Corporal Arden Hale, location, Outer Mars colonies. The Ascended have made their last stand. After Cain's defeat, his followers scattered, but pockets of them still exist, believing they're the next step in human evolution. The military has tasked me with hunting down one of their last strongholds, a hidden base on a Francine moon, where they've been amassing resources for a final rebellion. These so-called Ascended have gone too far. They've abandoned everything that made them human, transforming themselves into machines in their pursuit of power. But they've forgotten that strength isn't just physical, it's in the mind, the heart. I've seen soldiers like them before, fast, enhanced, almost unstoppable, but they always fall because they lack the one thing I have, the drive to remain human, no matter the cost. As I lead my team into the final confrontation, I remember the words I've said to Cain and the others: I'm still human, and I still am. That's why I'm going to win this fight, because no matter how many upgrades they make, no matter how much they try to ascend beyond what they were, they've lost the one thing that gives them real strength: humanity. Log entry 5, Victory and Reflection. Corporal Arden Hale, location, Mars colony. The battle is over, the Ascended stronghold has fallen, their rebellion extinguished. It wasn't an easy fight. Those augmented soldiers were stronger, faster, smarter, but in the end, they couldn't defeat us, not because of superior tactics or firepower, but because we fought with something they could never understand. We fought for what makes us human. I look around at my squad, many of them have augmentations, but they're still human where it counts. They know that their enhancements don't define them. It's what's inside that makes the difference. As the galaxy grows more complex, as technology blurs the line between machine and man, I know this won't be the last time we face something like the Ascended, but I also know this: humanity will always find its way. We'll adapt, we'll evolve, but we'll never forget what we are. That's what sets us apart. In a universe that demands we become something else, we remain what we've always been: human. Conclusion: humanity's role in the universe, both He Will Live a Long Life and Still Human, have now come to their final, inevitable conclusions. In He Will Live a Long Life, Captain Voss sees firsthand the collapse of ancient civilizations and humanity's rise to take their place. The prophecy that humanity will outlast the stars themselves is being realized, as humans expand and thrive while others falter. Voss and his people inherit the galaxy, not as conquerors but as survivors, proving that adaptability and resilience are the true keys to longevity. In Still Human, Corporal Arden Hale leads the final charge against the Ascended, a splinter group that abandon their humanity in pursuit of something more. Arden's victory is a testament to the idea that true strength comes from within, not from technology or enhancements. His refusal to compromise his identity, his belief that being human is enough, proves that humanity's spirit can stand up against even the most advanced and powerful foes. These stories showcase humanity's future not just as survivors, but as the guiding force in a galaxy teetering on the edge of chaos, in a universe filled with beings who rely on technology, power, or ancient wisdom. It is humanity's unyielding spirit and adaptability that sets them apart. Humanity, in the end, is destined for more than survival. They are destined to become the enduring stewards of the stars, the race that outlasts the fall of empires and still carries the fire of life, will, and hope. They will live a long life. And they will remain, at their core, still human.